Hey there guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the channel. Jimmy Trades here. We're going to run through our Wednesday pre-market or pre-New York session analysis. It's going to be a reasonably quick one. I won't be hanging around for too long today, and I won't be participating in Trade Foundry. I've got other commitments today, so I just wanted to get this done though, so that we can try and keep the consistency there and obviously provide my insights for the day ahead, or the morning session at least. Let's jump over to, actually let's go to the calendar first. Now there was a little bit of confusion yesterday with news, high impact news for Tuesday. So what happened was, for whatever reason, if we apply the filter here, we can see that the consumer confidence, which was a red folder news on Monday. So what I mean by that is, when I was looking at news when we started the week, Tuesday was showing a red folder being the consumer confidence. Well, that changed to an orange folder. Because I hadn't refreshed my browser, it still showed the consumer confidence as a red folder. Hence why I thought there was news at 10 o'clock yesterday, or at least high impact news, and there was not. So today we've had Trump speak the last 2 days. Who knows, he might speak again today. No idea if that's the case. There's no tentative in there. Otherwise, there is no news today. All right, so no high impact news to concern ourselves with. So we're looking for that liquidity at the 9:30 open. Let's jump over to the charts. Don't forget, guys, to grab your Tradeify evals and your Apex evals. Tradeify with 30% off until the end of the month, so you've still got a few days to grab that great deal. And Apex with 80% off until March 4. So that might play into some news next week, possibly. If we've got anything of interest. Yes, we have non-farm payroll next week, so great opportunity to grab some evals and ready to OSOC non-farm payroll. Okay, let's have a look here at NQ. If we're looking at the previous day's range here, which I've got marked out, that's the 50% level of the previous day's range. You can see that we had some buying pressure come back in. Price has gapped back up, or gapped up at open, and we can see price is starting to push higher now. Because we've already disrespected the 50% level of the previous day's range, we've already moved above that. I'll be looking for price to head up into this bearish FEG and then look for a reaction there. So looking for something like this, and then potentially moving lower. And that could be in today's candle. You know, we could see an open high, low close, or an open low, high close. Probably more likely the open low, high close, I would say. So if we draw that out, you can see we've opened here. We've moved to the low, high, close. Okay, that's what I'd be looking for today. So bullish for NQ. Let's jump over to ES. We'll just stick to the daily. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look at the hourly. I just want to see, do we have change in the state of delivery? What do we have here? Yes, we do. So we have a change in the state of delivery through here with the gap. It's got our displacement. So we have this change in the state of delivery here. Let's run the standard deviations. It's a failure swing here. This is too long. I'm using the failure swing. This is too deep of a retracement here for me to want to run the standard deviations off at this stage. And you can see that this high aligns with the -2 to 2.5. And where is that positioned? Right inside that daily bearish FEG, so a great area for price to want to reach for. Okay, so let's move over to ES now. ES, here we see, has already swept the Monday low from the 3rd of Feb. So we have an SMT with NQ. Okay, we have the SMT there. We had that strong buyers wick come in. And I'd be looking for price to want to reach up into the bearish FEG just here. Low volatility at the moment, only 35% of the average daily range. So still plenty of room for price to want to move up into this bullish, this bearish FEG. Jumping over to oil. Now, oil on the daily, we're still moving lower. We've moved straight out of this bearish FEG, so we had a great bias yesterday. Strong move lower. Currently, price is respecting the lower or the bottom quarter of the previous day's range. While we respect that, we can anticipate price to expand lower. This is the next swing low. Obviously, the low-hanging fruit is a previous day low, so that's what I'd be hunting for. Previous day low during New York AM, and then looking for potentially this low here, and then moving as far down as here. All right, so that's us for oil, staying bearish. Moving over to 6E now. Previous day, we're wicked straight off the 50%. I'll be looking for price to reach to the high here. If we break through that level, then looking to this high as well. We've got to close above the opposing candle here as well. So I'm looking for that level to support price. Even this level here, these opposing candles, we can see price coming straight off of that at the moment. And the reason I like these, and this is more of a valid order block for me, is we're coming out of this bullish FEG. So bullish for Euro future. Yesterday we had a bearish bias and we got that bias wrong. It was quite a strong move yesterday. Let's have a look at gold. All right, gold on the daily. We are still chopping around just a little bit. Let's mark out the range of the previous day. We've come up and we are respecting that 50% level at the moment. We did get a sweep here and then we've moved lower. So moving off a high, so a sweep of the high, so a swing high. Looking for price to move lower. We closed through this swing low. We're going to look for price to seek out this low here. We do have these relative equal lows as well. Okay, so look for price to seek those lows. Heading over to Dixie. We did get a move lower yesterday, as we predicted, coming out of the bearish FEG, respecting the opposing candles. How we're looking for respect of the previous day range, coming off the 50% level at the moment. Now we do have a small wick to the downside, could indicate an expansion candle. But if that was the case, then I'd be looking for price to come back up into this bearish FEG. But while we respect this level, we're looking for price to take out this low. So going to stay with a bearish bias for Dixie. GU. We had a bullish bias yesterday. We did get a bullish move. We've put in equal highs so far. Testing the 50% level. Still looking for price to reach to the high here. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to. Let's have a look at Bitcoin here on the daily. All these strong wicks, you know, and it looks like price might get some momentum to move higher, but this ends up just being liquidity for the market maker, and you can see they just take that liquidity and push the price lower. I think they're doing their best to shake out weak hands at the moment. Problem I find is that with social media and the way information is spread these days, all this talk of a bull market, I just feel that the market maker is just sitting back, watching all this play out, just watching all these gurus and influencers talk about how we're in a bull run, and the little guy just starts buying up, injecting all this liquidity into the market, and then the market maker says, thank you, I will take all that. And I think that's what's happening here at the moment. So we need to be patient. I believe price is still going to head down into this level here. This will be our first area of interest. If price breaks through that, then we're coming lower again, and potentially down into this zone here. So I'm going to mark that out. I don't want to see that happen. Personally have a lot invested in crypto, and all of these bearish moves are not doing me any favors. All right, let's wrap it up there, guys. Thank you again for tuning in today. Greatly appreciate it. Be sure to jump over to Trade Foundry. Link is in the description. Grab those Tradeify and Apex evals. And also, if you're looking for that indicator, the ADR indicator, the link is also in the description. Okay, guys, have a fantastic Thursday. Trade safe. I will Wednesday rather. I will be back again on Thursday. Bye for now.